Greetings, ladies and gentlemen. Master King JC here, back again to give you another interesting video. Now, I wouldn't go as far to say this is a rant, but it's more of a discussion slash topic thingy. In fact, before I even say anything else, I need to say this. I do not hate Dragon Ball. I like Dragon Ball. I enjoy the series, and it's one of my favorite series. It's still one of my favorite series to this day, but I need to say this. Dragon Ball fans overrate the hell out of Dragon Ball. You're like, holy shit, Master King JC, oh no you didn't. Yes, I did. Dragon Ball fans overrate the hell out of Dragon Ball. They hold it way too high than it needs to be. Now I understand most Westerners grew up with Dragon Ball. It was one of their first exposures to anime when they were kids. And it was very influential. It influenced different manga artists. And without Dragon Ball, we wouldn't have series like Hunter x Hunter, One Piece, Naruto, Bleach, I guess, maybe. But most Dragon Ball fans overrate the hell out of it. Dragon Ball is the greatest anime manga ever! No series can match up to Dragon Ball. Everything else besides Dragon Ball is complete and utter shit. It is the greatest thing ever. Okay, first of all, there's no such thing as the greatest anime or manga in the world. That's just ridiculous. There's a shit ton of anime and manga in the world that a lot of people haven't seen. I bet most of you who watch this have never seen at least 70%. No, that's too much. Okay, 50% of the anime and manga that exist or had existed. And calling something the greatest anime and manga in the world is just ridiculous because there's no such thing as that. There's no such thing as that. There never has been and there never will be because people have different tastes. People have different preferences. Not everyone is going to like the same thing. I mean, it's just that obvious, people. See, the main reason most Westerners call Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, the greatest anime manga ever created because it was their first exposure. They were little kiddies when they first saw Dragon Ball, and it just got stuck in their back of their mind. They're like, oh, this is the greatest thing ever, man. And when they went off to see other series, they still kept on believing that Dragon Ball was the greatest thing ever. And because it was their first influence. It was their first, taste at anime and manga. But the thing is, Dragon Ball is supposed to be the gateway to other series. It is supposed to lead you into all these other series and other different types of genres, so you can develop your own taste and decide for yourself which series you like over other series. Now, is Dragon Ball an influential series? Hell yeah, it is very influential. But guess what? It was influenced from another series. Actually, it wasn't a series. It was a book. Journey to the West, one of the 4 great Chinese classics. It's still popular throughout the entire world, but guess what? In about 30 years, 40 years, guess what? Other series are going to come in, and Dragon Ball isn't going to be as popular anymore. It's still going to be, up there. It's still going to be one of the stepping stones in anime and manga history, but there's going to be other series, people. There's going to be other series. People need to stop sucking on the Dragon Ball dick and stop putting it higher than other series and stop saying that other series are complete shit compared to Dragon Ball. And also, there's another thing. There are people who can say Goku can defeat anybody in all anime manga history, which is just silly. In fact, I can't name any. In fact, I can name one. Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann. I don't give a fuck if it's a fucking mecha. It would kill Goku without even thinking. For those of you who've seen Tengen Toppa Gurren Lagann, you know what I'm talking about. Half the size of a fucking galaxy. In fact, it is the size of a galaxy. If you've seen the second movie, it's Super Tegetopagurlagan, half the size of the fucking universe. Goku would be killed without Super Tegetopagurlagan even knowing he existed. Now, like I said at the beginning of this video, Dragon Ball, one of my favorite series. But I do not think it is the greatest manga of all time. In fact, there are series that are better than Dragon Ball. People need to go off, read more series, stop reading, in fact, read more than just shonen. Read seinen, shoujo, all that shit, and develop your taste and dive into the big world and discover more series out there. Now, Dragon Ball is going to have a place in history. It already has its place in history. But it's time to move on. It's time to go on to other series. It's time to go on to other bigger and better things, people. Stop ranking other good series so low and stop ranking Dragon Ball so high. Because if it wasn't for the nostalgia factor, if you read Dragon Ball, all by itself in one go, you would notice the flaws. It has so many flaws. But does that mean that it's not a good show? Hell no. It is a great show. But it is not the greatest. It is not the best. Nowhere near the best. Is it influential? Yes, it is influential, but it is nowhere near the best, people. I just need to say that right there. Dragon Ball tards, get off your high horse. That's all I gotta say, alright? I've been itching to make this video for a long ass time. That's my thoughts on this subject. So yes, give me your thoughts in the comments section. Dragon Ball fans, they overrate the series. The series itself is not overrated, but the fans themselves overrate the series. And with that, keep on keeping on, and I will see you guys later. Peace.